Hi, my name is Gary Giddens, and I am a former high school teacher at Junction City High School, and I am now retired. I was the media specialist. I taught photography, videography, graphic design. Also, I was a coach for quite a few years. I am also affiliated with the Junction City Art Association, and last year we decided to start a high school art contest that is for the Tri-County area of Lynn, Lane, and Benton counties. And we are going to have that again for the second year. And I wanted to maybe take a chance to talk to you about some of the information that you probably need to know about that contest. If you would like to find out about our contest, the best way to do that is to go to our website. And so you would type in Google Junction City Art Association, or you could do junctioncityart.com. And once you have gotten there, then you're going to want to go to the 2023 Tri-County Art Contest. You will have information including the day that it's going to be occurring. You're also going to have when the public showing is going to be, which is 10 to 4 p.m. And then also note that it's free to enter, so it doesn't cost you anything. You can also go to the rules, and the rules will give you most information that you will need to be in this art contest. Final thing is that when you're ready to enter, there is an entry form. You're going to need to put your name, the grade, homeschool if you are homeschooled, and then what high school you're affiliated with. And if you're homeschooled, it would be the district that you live in. You need to put a little bit of a title of some sort just to identify your work. Then also pick your category. You may put up to 3 different entries, and they can be in different categories. You also need a sign and date. Now, before you do this, there's a way to print this sheet off. So you can do that. Make sure it's in portrait mode so that you can do that. And then you want to do that for every single one of your entries so that we can know who it is when we pick them up and display them. So now I'd like to talk a little bit about the categories that we have. Our first category is painting, and it can be anything from portraits. It could be sort of impressionist or abstract landscape. There can be different kinds where we can have some oils or acrylics, watercolor. Lots of different genres, including all of the ones that I just mentioned, plus you could also have abstract. So anything that is in the realm of painting would be in that category. Next category is drawing, and drawing would be like pencil and ink, color chalk or pastels. Then you could also have charcoal drawings. Then we have a category of sculpture. Sculpture could be the traditional kind of sculpture where you're basically doing it out of clay. You can do paper, you can do wood, you can do metals, things like that. So for a sculpture, they could be abstract, they could be something else. Then we have mixed media. Mixed media is, of course, a combination of different kinds of media in different ways. So you can use paints and crayons, and you can do paper, you can do all sorts of things. You can do 3D objects, 2D objects, that sort of thing. It would be mixed media, where you're combining different kinds of media to create a piece of art. Next one is fairly new in the world of art, but it's digital painting. Digital painting using a computer to create the work. We have a really fine digital painter in our group named Rachel Osterman, who does some really cute things. The only thing we ask if you do this category is that you do not use artificial intelligence, AI, to create your things. They have to be unique works that you created. I didn't mention before, but my area is digital photography, fine art photography, which mostly is landscape. But you can do all sorts of things like portraits, could be sports photography, just formal photography of different things. You can even do animals. A lot of times they make good subjects. Also, I got this one at the zoo. There is landscape photography, and that would be more intimate. This is more grand, sweeping one. You can do still lifes of like things like flowers, or these are actually pose shots of leaves. You can do even abstracts, sometimes with drone photography, and drone photography is accepted. An interesting type of art is collage. Collage is something probably I've been doing for a lot of years, but could be as simple as doing newspaper articles, could be done in artistic ways. Usually it has a lot to do with some sort of point that you're trying to make with the photography. It could also be things that you create yourself and then make into a collage. So it's a really great one. One thing that we didn't have a lot of people do last year is this one is wearable art, where you actually can create things for people to wear. Obviously we wouldn't have that, so you could put them on dolls or mannequins or just display them in some way. Also jewelry. Jewelry is wearable art. Could be bracelets, rings, all sorts of types of things that people wear that are art. So those are our categories, and so hopefully you'll find something in that you've either got something that you've already done or something that you would like to do in the next couple weeks. One thing that I want to say is that this is a contest and there will be prizes, actually cash prizes, not a lot, but for the first and second and some merit award winners. But really what this is a show of art to showcase the creative spirit that we have in high school students and sort of emerging artists as you guys are working through trying to find what you like to do or just anything that interests you in art. It's going to be a success if we have people enter. You do not need to feel like it has to be this polished, great piece of work. The only thing we do is ask that you put some sort of backing on it where you can display it. It does not have to be framed. It does not have to be matted. It doesn't even have to be on great paper. Anything. It can be just a piece of art that you do. It could be doodling. It could be anything. And we would like to display it and give a chance for the public to come and take a look. The contest is just kind of a way to sort of attract you and then also give you that kind of sense that maybe you might have a chance to have somebody judge your work and see what that's like. But that is not the intent of this contest. We do it because we love art and we want to promote art both in our schools and for you as young people to emerge as artists in this world. So hopefully you will take this and maybe think about entering something. Remember, it can be done way in the past. It doesn't have to be something that you just did. It could be something you did in class. We only ask that it is you that did it originally by yourself. And you don't have to be in an art class. You can be someone who just did something at home. So it's pretty wide open, and we would love to see this grow and grow and grow and make it a really big event in the future. Please consider entering our art contest. So a couple more things. One thing is that you do not need to be present to be at the show or the contest. You can still win. We do ask that you turn it in with an entry form for each entry that you do at a place that is designated at your school. And then we will, as an art association, come pick it up and then display it on Saturday at Junction City High School cafeteria. Remember that it is free to enter, that it does cost you nothing, just other than your time and your efforts and your creativity. So thank you, and hope to see your art at the second annual Tri-County High School Art Contest.